not for profit organization, not for profit organization. Okay, this is the chapter we are discussing with not for profit organization, right? With okay, so now we will talk about fund based accounting. What we will talk about? We will talk about fund based accounting. Okay, so let me write it here. Fund based accounting. Okay, so here in this, what is the meaning of fund based accounting? So it is an accounting method. Okay, it is an accounting method or practice that is followed for preparation of accounts in which amount or fund which will be available for that will be specific purpose that will be shown under specific fund based heads, and any income or expenditure related to that fund will be adjusted to that particular fund. Okay, so in the fund based accounting we can write it as when funds, okay, when funds are received, okay, when funds are received for specific purpose, okay, when it is received for specific purpose and the purpose of that fund will be specified, and the purpose of that fund will be specified, right? And the purpose of the fund will be specified under this condition. Okay, such fund okay, such fund, right, will be better. Such fund will be known as fund based accounting. Such fund will be known as fund based accounting. Right? So any receipt or any expenditure, if suppose any receipt, okay, any receipt related to that fund to that fund will be added to that specific fund, will be added to that specific fund, right? Likewise, any expenses will be deducted from that specific fund, okay. Sometimes some of the examples are you can say it as sports fund, okay. What you can say, sports, sports fund. Now if suppose the fund is received for sports activity, okay, sports activity, okay, for the conduction of this sports activity expenses will be done, expenses will occur, so that expenses will be subtracted from the sports fund. Or if suppose any receipt or anything which we receive, okay, anything which we receive, any receipt is there related to this sports fund, so that will be added to that sports fund, right? I hope this point is clear to you. Now student, let me give you some of the objectives of fund based accounting. Our next point is objective of sports, sorry, not sports, objectives of sports fund, objectives of sports, again I have written sports, objective of fund based accounting. So what can be the objectives of fund based accounting? First, efficient management of fund will be there. First objective will say that with this efficient management of fund, efficient management of fund. What is the meaning of this? See class, when the fund is received for a specific purpose and the management of the fund will be done related to that particular thing only, so in that case we can say that the management of fund will be very efficient, okay, management of fund will be very efficient. Then second, it will provide provide it will provide revenue and expenses, what you can write, revenue and expenses. It will provide the revenue and expenses or related, okay, revenue and expenses related with each fund. What you can write, revenue and expenses related with each fund. Okay, our point number 3 will be, it will ensure, what you will write, it will ensure whether the fund have been used in instructed manner or not, have been used in, okay, have been used in instructed manner or not. Understood? Okay. So, student, when we talk about types of fund, what we will talk about? Types of fund we will talk about. Okay. So, types of fund means journal fund. One fund will be your journal fund. So, you write it at journal fund. And second thing, what you can say, that specific fund. What you can say, that specific fund. So we need to understand the thing between that. Okay. Journal fund, it can be also known as unrestricted fund. It can be also known as unrestricted. It can be also known as unrestricted fund. Okay. And specific fund, very well said, it can be known as restricted fund. It can be known as restricted fund. It can be known as restricted fund. Okay. So let me tell you journal fund. Okay. First we will talk about what is the meaning of our journal fund. What is the meaning of our journal fund? So, journal fund means this fund can be used for journal operations of the fund. Okay, journal operations. Because here in this case, for what purpose the fund will be utilized, that purpose is not specified. Okay, so we can write it as these type of fund, these type of fund Okay, these type of fund can be used. Okay, these type of fund can be used for journal operations of the business. What did I say? Journal operations of the business. Journal operations of the business. These fund can be used for journal operations of the business. Okay, the receipt and expenses. Okay, whatever will be the receipt, whatever will be the expenses, that will be okay, or we can say that the receipts and expenses will be adjusted to journal fund only. Okay, so our next point is the receipt and expenses the receipt and expenses will be adjusted. Okay, receipt and expenses will be adjusted to okay, will be adjusted to journal fund. Okay, will be adjusted to journal fund. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, then right, next point is our specific fund. What is the next point? That is specific fund. See, in the journal fund, since it is the fund, whatever will be the operations, means these fund can be utilized for the journal operations of the business, right? These fund can be utilized for the journal operations of the business, but if suppose any surplus or deficit as a result of these activity, any surplus or deficit which will arise, okay, any surplus or deficit which will arise, that will be what I can say, that will be added or subtracted to the capital fund. Okay, the result of any surplus or deficit due to this fund will be adjusted in capital fund. Okay, and when we talk about specific fund, okay, when we talk about specific fund, so these are created and maintained to show the income and expenses. So I think I have given the well-known definition for the specific fund that in the above paragraph, but still okay, so I will give you just one line. These funds are created. These funds are created and maintained. These funds are created and maintained, right? These funds are created and maintained to show, what you will write, to show the income and expenses related to the specific operation. To show the income and expenses, income and expenses income and expenses related to specific related to specific operations. Okay, related to specific operations. I hope this point is clear to you. Right. Let me here tell you a treatment of specific fund. Okay, let me tell you the treatment. Okay, let me tell you the treatment of specific fund. Let me tell you the treatment of specific fund. Right? These fund will generally come on the liability side, that too in the balance sheet. So what you will do, you will write it here, balance sheet. This is your closing balance sheet. You will write it here, balance sheet. Okay, as on, balance sheet as on. Okay, then here you will write liabilities. What you will write? You will write liabilities. Then here you will write amount. What you will write? You will write amount, then assets. Then amount. Okay, dear students, suppose in the receipt and payment, in the receipt side, the tournament fund is given. Okay, so you just take an example of tournament fund. Tournament fund. Right with suppose the tournament fund is given to you as 20,000. Okay, this is your tournament fund. Okay, to conduct the tournament, you will sell the ticket. Sale will generate the income. So you will write sale of tickets. Suppose you got 10,000. So this 10,000 will be added because this is an income. Then you received donation, further donation you received for tournament. So this is related to this fund only. So this will be also added. So you will write it here, donation for tournament. What you will write? You will write donation for tournament. So this will come here, and how much it will be? 2,000. Okay, so as a result the total will become 32,000. Total will become 32,000, right? Then if suppose to conduct that tournament, what you will less? Tournament expenses will occur for that. So you will write it here, tour. You will write it here, tournament expenses. And how much it will be? This will be 5,000. Your tournament expenses will be 5,000. Okay, I hope you have understood. Your tournament expenses is over here is 5,000. Right. Okay. 10. So all the addition and subtraction you will do, then in return you will get 27,000. The final representation of 27,000 you will show it here. So this is how this treatment will be done. I hope it is clear to you, right class? I hope the things are very much clear to you. This is what we have started with. You can see very well. We are up to here. Okay. Understood? So this is how the fund based accounting will be done. Okay, I hope it is clear to you, right? Let me tell you another example for this. Okay, let me tell you another example for this. Suppose one fund is there, that is donation for building. Donation for building, right? So again the same representation of balance sheet. What you will do here, you will write it here. Balance sheet you will write it, right? You have written here balance sheet as on. When I talk about as on, it will be like 31st something. Okay, so balance sheet as on, some date will be written over here. Okay, here what you will write, again the same thing, liabilities. You will write liabilities, then amount, assets, amount, right? Okay, so in this, suppose this building fund, okay, building fund is given to you as building fund is there. Okay, suppose the building fund is given to you as building fund is given to you as just write 10 lakh rupees. Okay, for example. Okay, then again you receive the donation for this. You just write 2 lakh. Understood? So total will become 12 lakh, right? Then what you did, you constructed a building. On that 5 lakh was spent. Okay, so there is an expense. I'm just writing it here. That is construction of building in progress. Building was not completely made till now, but the construction is still going on. So you will write construction construction of building, construction of building in progress. Right? You just think on this, the 5 lakh was spent. So here in this case, the remaining is 7 lakh. As a result, you spended the 5 lakh rupees on it. You have created an assets, okay, because the building of that amount will be lying in your premises. So what you can write it over here is construction of building in progress. Here you will write construction of building, construction of building in progress. What you will write? Construction of building in progress you will write. And this will be for rupees 5 lakh. Now let me tell you, this type of thing will come under the category of capital nature. Okay, will come under the category of capital nature. So there is one fund that is named as capital fund. Okay, what is capital fund? Suppose in the question you are having a capital fund of rupees 5 lakh also. So you will write that capital fund as rupees 5 lakh, and whatever the expenses which is done, that will be added to capital fund. So you will add, just write construction of building. I'm just writing it in the short way, construction of BUILD, building, short way, in progress. Okay, so whatever the expenses which is done, you will add it over here, another 5 lakh. Then the 10 lakh rupees will come over here. So what you have understood from this, let me explain you. What you have understood from this, let me explain you. Okay, first of all, there is a capital fund. There is a capital fund in your question of rupees 5 lakh that you have written. Then you received a building donation of rupees 10 lakh rupees. Then again you received further donation of rupees 2 lakh rupees. So these two figures will be added off. You will get 12 lakh. Okay. So 12 lakh is the fund which is available to you to make the construction. What you did, you spent rupees 5 lakh rupees. So this 5 lakh will be subtracted from this total. You will get 7 lakh. Again, this 5 lakh, what did I say? Again, this 5 lakh will come over here, first treatment, and this 5 lakh will be added over here to the capital fund, and you will get one total figure of rupees 10 lakh. So the student, this is how the representation of your fund based accounting. So this is what the class for the day. Thank you so much.